Hey guys, today we're going to do something a little bit different. I usually don't do mod reviews. I leave that up to other folks. I do kind of how-to videos from time to time where I may profile a mod and kind of explain how to use it to one benefit or the other. But today I'm going to show off a mod that a good friend of mine, Rockhound Mods, has done in honor of the armed forces and specifically the POWs. I've got it parked right over here. This is a POW commemorative K100 Kenworth cab over truck. And I wanted to show it to you guys today and let you know that it is available for immediate download, public release, over on Rockhound Mods Facebook page. There should be a post and a link over there. And I wanted to show it to you guys because I believe very heavily in honoring our armed forces and everybody that's involved in defending our country. And I think this is an excellent way to do that in the farm sim community. So I want to show it off to you, kind of show you lots of the cool features that he's added to this truck, and just tool it around the map a little bit. So first off, we've got this great mural here of the Vietnam Memorial in the background with POW MIA, the icon, the logo there. You are not forgotten. That is on both sides of the truck. You see, on the front we have a plate cover. It says all gave some gave all. The POW MIA flag, the U.S. flag, and the eagle on the front. The back. See, this is all chromed out. The back, we've got a little mural here of an eagle holding the American flag, and kind of the clouds breaking through there. And I'll have to pull forward, but there's the same license placard that's on the front is on the back. See, we have, if we walk up here, we have animated doors, both the driver's side door and the passenger side door. You can open from the outside. Let's go ahead and close those. Go ahead and jump on in this one. And let's take a look around at the dash. First thing, we do have IC. We can close our door once we get in here. We can roll down the windows. The window is tinted. Same with this door. Got a sleeper in the back. It'll sleep too. And this particular truck does have the passenger script. It can hold 2 passengers for a total of 3 people. One passenger will obviously sit in the seat there, and the other passenger will kind of sit up here in the middle. We have, let's check this out. We have, if we hit X, let's jump out, turn off the, shoot, button. If we hit X, we can turn off the oversized load and the flags, and then there's corresponding oversized load. Let's go ahead and turn this on. See, there's corresponding oversized load placards on the back. There is the all gave some gave all. Let's get back in. We also have a cab light. We can turn the cab light on. Okay. And you'll see it says mirrors locked. Let's take a look at that. Left control 0. Left control O. We can now move our mirrors. Left mirror, and our right mirror. So if you look at the F1 menu, you can do that by left clicking and then scrolling up and down, moving the mouse up and down, and right clicking and moving the mouse up and down will rotate these mirrors. It's pretty cool. And then left control O to lock the mirrors back. And then one last IC item is we have a, let's see if I can hit it. Whoa, we have a tilting cab. So the whole cab will tilt forward so you can get to the engine, obviously for maintenance and repair. And in there we've got rotating fan belts, rotating fan, and pulleys that spin. Got the same animation on this side. That's pretty sweet. Got some pretty good detailing on the engine as far as the different components and everything. This is all decked out in chrome, as you can see. Go ahead and jump on in. And let's tilt our cab back. We do have a, also almost forgot, we do have a sun visor that you can bring down. And we do have, go ahead and light up, we've got lit gauges when we light our lights, and we have indicator lights as to which type of lights are on. Let's jump out. We also have back working lights that you can turn on. Now, my, for some reason it says keypad 4 for me, but it's really keypad 6. I think I have a weird key binding going on there. We do have our blinkers. Left blinker. Left blinkers. We have our right blinkers. Okay. We have our hazards. Okay. We have top or running lights. You see we got the 5 lights at the top. Got our side running board lights. Got our back lights. We have single beams. And we have high beams. We have beacons. And we have a horn. Everybody pay attention, this is awful loud. We have a horn, train horn. Make sure everybody gets your attention. And let's pay attention. I'll see if I can get it. We have an animated drive shaft. You can see that spinning there. Really good smoke effects. I'm going to turn the sound up on this, because this has a really great sound. I'll make sure you all hear it. Turn it up a little bit more. Alright. We look at the F1 menu. We also have a Jake brake. Turn that on. You can get your Jake brake action going. And we have a fog light. Fog lights. Fog lights come on at the bottom. Go ahead and get on in cab. See, we have the animated speedometer, and the gauges do move. Let's stop. Let's cut the truck off. Now let's start the truck. You'll see we do have operating gauges. Alright. Really great sight lines on the truck, so you can really see where things are coming. And I'm going to drive on over here to the shop. We're on Clover Creek. Turn that off so that you can hear. Now, while we're driving over here to the shop, I wanted to show you that we have multiple cameras on the truck. So we have a rear camera. Let's go ahead and stop. We have a rear camera which is perfect for looking back and seeing yourself back up under a trailer. We have a front bumper camera. So we're looking straight down at the center of the truck, and that is because we have a front hitch. So this is kind of the front hitch camera. And then we have our normal outside camera going on here. And then of course we have our inside camera. Let's take a look at this truck. This truck does get dirty. I don't have the tire dirt mod in or anything, but if we do drive around enough, this truck will get dirty. Make sure I know where I'm going. And I don't know where I'm going. I'm going the wrong direction. Let's get back here, because I want to go back to the shop. Because we've got some things set up at the shop we want to connect to. As I mentioned, this truck has a front connector. This will allow us to open the truck up, see how fast she goes. We have a front hitch. We have a back hitch for standard hitch trailers. We have a fifth wheel. And this truck also accepts the AR modules from the AR pack. So we pretty much have a sundry of ways to connect with this. We also have very good brakes. Saw that we got up to about 80 there with the truck. There's the shop. Let's go ahead and bow on up here. The truck has a very good turning radius, handles very well. There are not several, but there are some cab over trucks that really feel like they push when you turn. You can't really do a tight turning radius, but let's see what we can do here. And for a semi, that's a pretty good turning radius, I would say. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the connectors that we got going on here. Here we have an in-game Flegel trailer. Just happens to have some silage or some chaff in it. Do have a sound when we connect. This trailer has plenty of clearance between it and the back of the truck. Alright, let's go check out some other stuff. Wanted to show you the rear hitch and the front hitch. See the rear hitch now connected with the rear hitch. And now this is the Tempe trailer from UMRV, the Manning Transportation from UMRV. I just wanted to bring it in to show you that particular trailer. Doesn't want to turn very good, and I think it's because the jack stands there are so close. That's just something to watch out for. So, we'll take a look at some of these other trailers. Here we've got a 42-foot Wilson grain trailer. I think I got it in black. I think it looks really good with this truck. Let's go ahead and use this camera. There we go. Use this camera. Why are we not using the camera we got available to us? Alright. This trailer and truck combination turn quite well together. I think they look quite well together. Ask me. Alright, now let's go over here and take a look at the front hitch. Let's jump to the front hitch camera. Tilt on up, figure out where we are. Now we are connected to this. This is the IT runner trailer. It's a pretty good trailer. We can see if we can manage to connect this up. It makes the truck very useful with respect to maybe just moving some stuff around the yard. Sometimes I found using the front hitch easier when I don't have any dollies here. Sometimes I find using the front hitch makes connecting to dolly trailers a lot easier. Go. And then once we have that, we can disconnect from there. Now I see we can come back here and connect to the back hitch. Should we so wish. And off we go. Now over here we have the flatbed from the road train pack. Show you this hooked up to a flatbed. Works very well. Connected to the flatbed here. And now this works with the AR pack. It looks a little strange because the back of the truck is shorter than the AR modules are. So it kind of hangs off the back a little bit. But as you can see, we can connect. And hoses clip through the back a little bit, but we just will constructively ignore that. And now we have a tipping action. So now we've converted our POW semi into a dump truck with the AR module. Okay. Let's disconnect from that. I have to say that this truck really means a lot to me, and I'm really glad Rockhound did a POW truck because I think the military and veterans need to be honored every way possible. We have a TMR mixing truck using the AR TMR mixer, and it's we need to remember our not just POWs, not those that that went off to war that didn't make it back, but we need to remember our veterans that are living in our communities every day. They themselves can be prisoners of their own internal wars with respect to PCSD and whatnot. In fact, my brother-in-law lost a battle with his PTSD about 1.5 years ago. So kind of say that he was was free. He came back from his campaigns with the military, but he was always a prisoner in his own mind with what he saw and what he had to experience there. So I know I'm going to be using this truck on just about any series I do to honor those that suffer every day with PTSD, prisoners in their own minds, or also those that have family members that didn't come back. My generation is a rather interesting generation. Here we go. We've got a flatbed on it to make a short flatbed. In that, when I was growing up, lots of kids had their fathers that were veterans of the Vietnam conflict, and my father was very much of the age that he could have been drafted for the Vietnam conflict. but was not selected. My grandfather was very much the age that he could have been drafted in World War II, but he was not selected. So, and when I was in high school, was the first Gulf War. I guess Desert Storm was the name. So very much I could have been drafted had that conflict gone on a bit longer and the draft need to be invoked. Or very much I know people that were in that went to high school and got out before me that went into the military and volunteered for such action, that fought, in Desert Storm or in the subsequent Middle East conflicts that we were involved in. So to some degree, the military and those that are a part of it is kind of something special for my generation, because we could be so connected to the military. We could have grandfathers that were part of a military campaign. We could have fathers that were part of a military campaign, and we ourselves could have been a part of a military campaign. I guess to some degree we could be raising children right now that would be entering age to be potentially part of another military campaign. So it's sad and it's depressing that we are in such a state where we can't seem to figure out how to live together in peace. But I wanted to show you this POW truck. Really love the truck. I love what it represents, and I want to thank Rockhound for coming up with the idea and for working so hard on putting this truck together and putting it out there and for making it public. So like I said, if you like this truck and you want, please respect the modder. Please download it from his Facebook page. It points to, I think right now, his Google Drive, but please download it from there. I do not doubt that this mod is going to be uploaded to who knows how many sites. But respect the modder, and let's get it from his site, his link, because that will be the Facebook page is where he's going to be updating this, should it need to be updated. The Facebook page is going to be where he's going to be providing support for this, and it just will help encourage him to do other projects. He was already a great map modder with his Serenity Valley map, and he's working on another map right now. But now he's moved over to be a very excellent implement or truck modder with this particular mod. So Rockhound, I want to thank you, bottom of my heart, for putting this together and for allowing me to show it off here on my channel.